So as we spoke in a previous video, a derivative is defined as the difference in some function over the change in the independent variable over an infinitesimally small change in the independent variable. You can see this in countless places online, so I won't go into it too much. But I was asked to explain the idea of a partial derivative. So a partial derivative is when we have a function of more than one variable. For example, let's think of a map describing the height of mountains in a mountain range. So naturally, let's say the height is denoted by the letter h. So h would have to be a function of both x and y. Let's think of a really simple function. For example, x times y equals h. If you imagine this function in your head, try to do it right now and see what comes up. Actually, so h equals x times y looks like a couple of valleys perpendicular to each other. You can plot this probably on Wolfram or somewhere else online and see for yourself. The partial derivative of h with respect to x would be simply y, and the partial derivative of h relative to y would be simply x. In other words, the way we take a partial derivative is by treating the other independent variable as a constant, as a number. So just as we would say if we had some function that is equal to 2x, and we would take the derivative of that with respect to x, we would get a 2. So if we get a function which is yx, and we take the partial derivative of that with with respect to x, we get the y, just like we got the 2 earlier. And the same goes for y. So that's a partial derivative.